Our final entrepreneur is looking for quite a large amount of money, but is confident her presentation will make a big impression on at least 4 of the dragons. Beauty therapist Noelle O'Connor has been in the spa and salon business for almost 2 decades, and the product she's hoping to get the dragons excited about today is a tanning and hydrating treatment which is organic, natural and skin-friendly.
Hello dragons, my name's Noelle O'Connor, and today I'm here to tell you about my product, TanOrganic. I'm also here to ask you for €50,000 for 10% of my company. TanOrganic is an organic sunless tan. It's anti-aging, hydrating, 100% natural and paraben-free. TanOrganic can be applied professionally in a beauty salon or beauty spa, or it can be applied at home using a tanning mitt. Jessica has been sprayed with TanOrganic, and as you can see, it looks very natural. Studies show that 64% of what we apply onto the skin is absorbed into the skin and into the bloodstream. So if we care about what we eat, we really should care about what we apply to our skin. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to your questions.
The packaging of Noelle's products is all 100% recyclable, but you sense that's not the first thing to impress a certain Gavin bachelor.
Noelle, hi, I'm Sean.
Hi, Sean.
I normally like to sort of touch and feel the product just to get a sense.
If you'd like to try, there's a mitt there. If you'd like to see how it's applied, I'm sure you can.
I might not trust myself. Tell me a little bit about the business model. Do you actually make this tan organic material?
The tan, it's my product. The research and development and the lab is outsourced. So I work with the oldest manufacturer of sunless tanning in the USA.
But do you own the rights to the ingredients and to the actual product?
Yeah, I work with this company under a confidentiality and trade secret agreement, which I have. So they produce this for me and for nobody else.
Okay. And tell us about the status of the business so far. So have you actually started trading? Have you launched this into the marketplace?
I have a letter of intent, a distributor for pharmacy distribution in Ireland.
How many pharmacies is that, Noelle?
They intend to have it in 800 pharmacies by the end of 2010.
Okay, thanks, Noelle.
Hi, Noelle, I'm Niall.
Hi, Niall.
Let me ask, Noelle, what's your background?
I'm a beauty therapist, a skincare therapist. I set up my own business about 12, 13 years ago in a small room behind a hair salon. I grew from behind the hair salon to a chain of 4 successful beauty spas, which I still have. And as we got bigger, I was writing bigger checks to distributors. So I decided there was a gap in the market for a mineral makeup that I was the first to introduce into Ireland. So I started a distribution company distributing to beauty salons.
Noelle's business track record is pretty impressive, but Bobby's interest in her product seems to be based more on his own personal experience.
Hello Noelle, how are you? My name is Bobby. As somebody who lives in a house with 4 teenage daughters, I don't know a lot about fake tan, but I trip over it more often every day going into the bathroom, and I'm always curious to see how the girls actually manage to get that bright orange look. So when you say something is organic against the stuff that I see in my bathroom, I'd just like to know, first of all, say from a pricing and cost differential, how much is your bottle going to sell at?
Retail. It will sell at $29.99.
$29.99.
The market leader, which is not organic or natural in plastic packaging, for 240ml, this is 250ml, is $38.50.
Okay.
So
it's pitched below the market leader.
Yes.
Even though it's 100% organic
Yes.
and natural.
Yeah.
Well, that's clever.
Hi, Noelle, I'm Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Talk to me, Noelle, about where and how you came up with the ingredients to create the content of the bottle.
Well, I wanted an organic tan because it's a new trend that people are looking for. And then as I researched competitors, I found that they were claiming organic, they were claiming natural, but they weren't.
So you've already said the manufacturer that you go to are a manufacturer of sunless tanning solutions in the States. And some of them are probably pretty big names, are they?
Yeah.
OK, so why didn't you just take one of theirs?
Because they weren't 100% natural. And for 100% natural, you have to go to the trouble of putting it in glass. And it's more expensive to do. It would have been a lot easier for me to put that and a lot cheaper to put it in plastic packaging. And again, I haven't found any competitor anywhere in the world that has a tanning product in glass, recyclable, biodegradable packaging.
OK, so how much product do you need to put on the shelves of those pharmacies?
To do the figures that I've based on for the first 3 years.
OK, tell us about those.
The revenue for year one, 515,000, with a gross margin of 275 and a net profit of 150,000.
OK.
In year two,
yep,
946,000, gross of 505, and a net of 354.
OK. Can you bring one of the bottles over and let us have a look, please?
Noelle does seem determined to create a completely natural fake tan. And if that sounds like a contradiction, it clearly isn't bothering Gavin Duffy.
This is a good proposition. It's interesting because, to be honest, somebody putting a false tan on is the most false, unnatural probably thing to do, and you're selling us a natural concept. So it just might work. And with your track record in business, this looks like it could be a runner. You own TanOrganic.com.
Yes. And the fact that it's called TanOrganic, there's a couple of other competitors out there that are organic-based, or they're saying they're natural, but they're called names that they could be anything. So, surprisingly enough, the name wasn't gone.
Fair dues to you, Noelle. It's very hard to find something that still actually is a proposition. It's going to do what it says, in this case, on the bottle. And that. The €50,000 investment, what's that going to be used for, Noelle?
For marketing and for stock, to pay for stock as well.
And you mentioned a distribution company.
Skin Logic.
Now, tell me about that.
Skin Logic distributes to about 350 to 400 salons around the country, just beauty salons.
So the potential investor today doesn't have any interest in that distribution company?
No.
Noelle, I think we're getting down to the nitty-gritty details now. And so your model has been fantastic, Jessica, and she stood there for quite a long time. I'm sure everybody will agree that we can excuse her now.
Reluctantly, yes.
Well, very reluctantly, Jessica, but yes, yeah, we will go along with that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
So once the guys have shut their mouths and rolled their tongues back in, they can carry on.
Noelle, maybe I'll just summarise where I'm at. I worry about you going from having 2 businesses to having 3. So for that reason, I'm out.
OK, thank you.
Although unrelated, the exits of Jessica and Bobby have changed the mood slightly. There was plenty of positivity earlier, but like a winter tan, it might be already starting to fade.
My fear for you is you need an awful lot of help right now. If you concentrate on launching this product into the marketplace, your other businesses are going to suffer. So for that reason, I'm going to declare myself out.
OK, thank you.
Let me tell you where I am, Noelle. I too am concerned about the number of distractions you might have and maybe some limitations you have in driving this on. So reluctantly, I'm going to say that I'm going to wish you well, but I'm out.
Thank you.
While Noelle struggles to come to terms with what's happening to her pitch, the two remaining dragons consider their options. Neither Niall nor Gavin want to show their hand. But while the tension might be making Niall a bit jumpy, Gavin has the weary air of a veteran gunslinger preparing to see off the latest challenger.
There's a bit of a standoff.
There's a
bit of a
stand- there's a
standoff
stand-up.
developing.
Can I just say, guys, to the two remaining dragons, that I expected someone to ask for 100% commitment of my time, which I was prepared to give, and nobody has asked for it. But you've assumed that I wouldn't give it. I've been giving 100% of my time. All I eat, breathe and sleep is TanOrganic.
I'm going to suggest a partnership with Gavin. But I'm going to want 25% of the business for 25,000.
Noelle, are you comfortable with parting with 50% of it?
No.
I just think, Niall, if it was to run, it's a lot of work, and therefore
It's got to be
splitting
up at the level I'm
it, you know,
talking about.
splitting it. So I'm going to pass. I very much appreciate your offer and your confidence in me. Again, myself and Niall have done very well in business in the past here in the Den, but on this one, I'm going to make an offer of €50,000 for 45%.
Gavin's offer has taken everybody by surprise. He's asking Noelle to part with almost half of her precious business. Can she bear to do it?
I want to build this company. It's something tangible and something that can be sold on, and I don't want to turn down this opportunity and regret it later. So I'm going to say yes.
Thank you very much.
Well done, well done. That was worth
And so the duel in the sun ends with victory for Gavin Duffy. But after taking a moment to congratulate his new business partner, Gavin does his best to rebuild bridges with an existing one.
I don't know, I liked the idea, and I think you liked it as well, Niall,
Yeah.
but
You just wanted to do it solo. I'll remember that.
Noelle, you got there in the end. I thought for a long time you weren't going to get an investment, and then all of a sudden it landed.
Yes, and I'm delighted. I really am delighted that I got the investment, and even more so, I'm delighted with the investor that I got. I think Gavin can add a lot to the business, and I'm very excited about it.
When Gavin came in, offered all the money that you wanted, but for a much bigger shareholding in the company, was it a tough decision?
Yes, very tough. But it was a decision I had to make, and I think I made the right decision. He's a great investor, and there's a lot that he can bring to the company.
Well, Noelle, I'm delighted for you and for TanOrganic. Congratulations, and it was a great result.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.